Hey 143 fam, I'm Antonia and thank you for being here. Are you ready for September? This is going to feel like a very different energy than we felt in August. I'm channeling for us collectively. Dreams will be realized. We're going to take a look and see what September has in store for each sign individually in just a minute. But first of all, I need to thank you guys so much. In August, I hit 10,000 subscribers. At the time of filming this, I'm almost at about 12,000, which is mind-blowing to me because this channel is not even a year old. So thank you guys so much for your support here. To celebrate 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway every single Friday on Instagram. We did this once in August. It went over really well. You guys get to ask me one free question, and I choose a handful of winners. A good amount of info comes through, even just for one question, so it's very much worth your while. But as always, I will still be giving away 2 free readings, 2 more extensive readings here on YouTube. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment below your video. Let me know that you have subscribed. Let me know what you thought of the messages that came through, if you resonated with any of them. And I will notify winners from here forward on Instagram and on Twitter, both Urban Soul Guru, okay? Because some of you are missing notifications on YouTube, so I want to make sure winners know that they have won. So again, winners will be notified at the very end of the month, of each month, on Instagram and on Twitter. Now let's take a look. Let's check out this energy for September. Let's see what's in store. Hey Pisces, this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I will have timestamps down below. Pisces, general overview, September 2019. Pisces, general overview, September 2019. Pisces, I'm channeling. The seeds you have planted will bloom now. The seeds you have planted will bloom now. Some of you are coming into September and you're still waiting. You think that you still have a ways to go. You think something will take off in the next couple of months, maybe a year from now, maybe someday, but you're used to waiting. You're used to having patience, and it feels like you've had to exercise a lot of patience. But here's this beautiful message. Hear this, Pisces. You have arrived. You have arrived. You will have a moment this month when you realize you have truly arrived. And it doesn't mean there isn't still more work to do. There's probably a lot more work to do. You've arrived. What are you going to do now that you've arrived? The story doesn't end there. How exciting, you know? You've arrived. There's no more waiting anymore, okay? So honor that. I'm definitely getting a lot of fertile energy here too. So for those of you in the creative arts, this pertains especially to you. For those of you who are trying to have a baby right now, there's a big emphasis on getting pregnant, successfully getting pregnant, having a healthy pregnancy. If you try in September, I'm also getting October, okay? Maybe start trying in September. You may need to try a few times over the next couple of months. You may get pregnant in September and find out in October, but there's something about these next 2 months for you, Pisces. If you're trying to start a family, if you are trying to add to the family you already have, I'm telling you, there's something really successful. It's very fertile. It's Mother Earth energy. It's life force energy, but it's creative energy. Okay, that life force energy may manifest in the form of creativity. You may not be giving birth to a child. You may be giving birth and bringing to life a creative project. It's go time. It is go time. You have arrived, okay? Beautiful, intense. Let's get a little bit more clarity on this. For Pisces, general overview, September 2019. Okay, Pisces, it starts here. Okay, you're manifesting, and it feels like you've been manifesting for quite a long time. It's this stage. This is the first step in manifesting. You know, we can just put this energy out in the universe. Okay, universe, I want love. Universe, I want more money. But when you sit with it, when you daydream, when you invest energy before you even start to manifest those goals, okay, full circle. You get lost in these daydreams, these passions. Where does your mind take you when you're not thinking? This is a very important step in manifesting, because it's not enough to just say, universe, I want love. Universe can connect you with new love, and that's easy. Universe, I'd like to make a little bit more money. Okay, but do you love what you're doing while you're making more money? This is about connecting with your deeper passions, getting real with yourself, investing that energy first, okay? For some of you, you may daydream and then journal, okay, afterwards, but don't skip this step. But it feels like many of you have done this. This is why you're manifesting at such a high level now, okay? Now you know what you're passionate about. It's not enough to just make money. It's not enough to just call in a new partner. You want the partner you're most compatible with. You want that high-level soulmate. You know how you want that to make you feel. That's what you've manifested. You've manifested from a place of gratitude, calling in that new project, that creative project, that new business, doing what you love, making money, doing what you love. It feels like a love is so much at the core of this, what you're manifesting, but you feel passionate. This feels like a passionate goal, okay? You've arrived. You've arrived. You will have that clarity this month, but make sure you continue to daydream, okay? So now that you arrive, what's the next step? Have you allowed yourself to daydream and brainstorm beyond that, or have you kind of been caught up in just arriving at that goal and just getting there and like, I'll figure that out when I get there? Well, now you've gotten there. Now you arrive. Come back to this. Come back to this. What are you most passionate about? What do you love the most? How do you want this new experience to play out? Wow, you have a lot of manifesting here. I'm telling you, it's in stages. Pay attention to what you daydream about. Again, when you're not trying too hard, where do your thoughts go? What brings you the most joy, okay? Followed by, what do you desire? This happens in stages. You go here, you get real passionate, so you get clear on what it is that you desire, and then you put that out into the universe. Don't make it too general. Don't make those manifestations too general. But I think as a Pisces, you get it. I think as a Pisces, you naturally manifest effectively. You're getting this now. But it is rooted in something you love. And it feels like you've been waiting for a very long time for something, okay? I'm telling you, Pisces, it's go time. Launch that business. If you've launched the business and you haven't been making a whole lot of money, it may be shocking at how successful things get throughout the month of September. It is just the beginning, but it is go time. Go for it. Go big or go home, you know? Go get it. Go get that success, that love, that family. There are no limitations for you here, okay? The seeds you have planted will bloom now. They will bloom now. They bloom now for you in September. But I will caution you this. You may have these flowers that have bloomed, these seeds that have been planted, and they've bloomed into something really beautiful. Some of you need to physically step out of your home to go see what that even means. Others of you may need to step outside of yourself, okay? Step outside of maybe fears of success or certain limitations you've taken on over the years. Like, I know that I will have success, but it will probably only look like this. Dream big, okay? But you're making progress. So we have daydream. Steady progress here. You are seeing major progress, but I feel like you're also zoning in and figuring out how to manifest at a much higher level now. Have you realized that the key is gratitude? Have you come full circle with that? When you have those conversations with the universe, so let's talk about for those of you who are trying to have a baby, okay? And you may want to start doing this early on in September. Talk to universe about this healthy child that you gave birth to and how grateful you are to hold that healthy baby in your arms. It's not just about being grateful to get pregnant, but see beyond that. See beyond just arriving, just that good news, just that moment. See it all the way through, okay? So universe, I am so grateful that I had this incredibly healthy pregnancy, or my partner did. I'm so grateful to hold my healthy, beautiful baby in my arms after, you know, a beautiful, healthy 9 months. Our family is so complete now. There's so much love. We have so much joy. Everybody's healthy and happy. It's going to do the same thing if you're trying to get pregnant. If you're manifesting this healthy baby in your arms, then universe will see through that original goal of finding out that you're pregnant and successfully getting pregnant. Do you see where I'm going with this? It feels like that is your steady progress, okay? You are seeing into the future for real, okay? It's not short-sighted. It's like long-term. It's long-term. But make sure you keep doing that, because it does feel like you've manifested and something comes full circle, but then you need to start manifesting again. Take it further. Take it further. You've arrived. You've arrived. What does that mean for you? What do you want your business to look like? Where do you want this to allow you to go? What does it feel like, Pisces, to be financially secure doing what you love? Wow. really think for some of you, this is children. And this feels like it's not just for a few of you, that message around children, okay? But for some of you, it's inner child. Center of your reading here, you're manifesting this playful, childlike energy. For some of you, it is a child. I'm actually getting a sibling here. So for those of you who already have children, you may want another child. This comes through particularly strong. Even if you're dealing with some fertility issues, I see it happening for you anyway. Maybe get some acupuncture done, maybe get some energy healing done, but I'm seeing this. But for others of you, what is it that you desire at a core level in the heart chakra, the inner child? Okay, what does your inner child want? What does your inner child need? To be happy, to be healthy, to be playful, okay? That's the place where you want to be manifesting now. But it feels like you have already done so much of this. So make sure now, as you've been working so hard, you planted the seeds, you have arrived. Give yourself a minute to play. Give yourself a little downtime. Make sure you're not working 24/7, because I do feel like for some of you, that message of get out of your house, go see the plants that have now bloomed, these beautiful flowers, this beautiful visual, okay? Go admire your work. You may have to physically step away from working all the time. If you work indoors a lot, get outside, okay? But it's not even so much about physically leaving a home, okay? It just represents you needing to step away from work so you can admire and really appreciate what you've done so far. It's big. Go for it is being clarified by ask. I'm telling you, it's manifestation in all of its phases here. Wait, daydream. Okay, we start there. You daydream. Where does your mind wander? What are you passionate about? Okay, what does that inner child want? Then you manifest. Okay, what is it that you desire? You know what it is now. You know with clarity. It's not just a general love or money. You have much deeper roots now as you're manifesting. Make sure you don't forget to ask. You may have a little guilt asking universe for the kind of success that you really need and desire at this time. It feels like some of you, it's like you're working so hard, but you may not be asking universe yet for the greatest success, the most joy, the most love. Let universe bring that in for you. Spirit guides, universe, divine will always honor free will, okay? So make sure you ask. Make sure you ask, because I promise you, those are gifts the universe and angels and divine wants to show up and give you, okay, at this time. But make sure you're seeing your manifestation all the way through, especially for those of you who feel like, well, I've already manifested. I've already arrived. You just want to manifest the next phase now. Children, mother holding your newborn baby, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you this is big. But if you're creative and you're not trying to add to your family or start a family, this is giving birth to a new idea, a new business, a new creative project. If you're creative, this energy is extremely intense for you. You will have success. You may have exposure. This is really, really big. But it's something that you love. It's something like you love, like a mother nurturing and holding her baby close to her chest, close to her face, giving her baby kisses, all of those. See the music notes and the hearts in her wings? It's like, it's a musical, it's creative, it's fertile. Whatever you want, you're going to get it at this time, okay? And you're not waiting anymore. This speaks to getting outside, okay? Getting outside of yourself, okay? No limitations here. Manifesting. Ask so that you can receive what it is that you want. Pisces. Let's take a look at love. This is beautiful. This is intense, but it is so beautiful for you guys. It is so deserving. This is so deserving. I am particularly excited for those of you starting families or having more children. It's just, there's so much joy. There's so much healthy, beautiful joy. Archangel Michael showing up and letting you know that you are safe, you are healed, your children are safe, and your children are healed. You're so blessed right now, Pisces. Enjoy this. And it's not just September. I feel like this applies to October. So good for you guys. All right, Pisces in love. Pisces in love. September 2019. I mean, honestly, Pisces are in love. Love feels beautiful. It feels blessed. It feels so good that you want to expand your family. I don't see anyone getting in the way of you doing what you love or being with who you love. There is a whole lot of love here. If you're single, you will be calling in somebody new this month. This may be somebody you end up having a family with down the road. There's just this huge emphasis on children. And if you don't want children, if you already have children and you know you're not having any more, then it's not necessarily about a baby. Again, it's about giving birth to something creative, okay? It's about inner child, exploring the passions of the inner child. Pisces in love. Let's get a little bit more clarity. So much chemistry. But this isn't superficial, okay? This isn't superficial chemistry or attraction. It's so far beyond physical. I see partners. I see, especially for those of you who've been together for a long time, if romance got a little bit stale for a minute, or one or both of you were distracted with work. You're just not having the issue. This chemistry has roots. This chemistry is grounded. It is physical, it is emotional, it is spiritual. But honestly, Pisces, even in those moments of physical intimacy, it's like you transcend the physical body. It's just something so blessed around Pisces in love, especially Pisces already in committed relationships. Okay, I got 2 cards. Wow. Center of the reading is keep an open mind. For those of you who are single, I'll show you these both. Keep an open mind followed by attraction. Okay, I'm telling you, there's chemistry, there's attraction, but it's not superficial. If you are single, though, I do see you calling in more than one potential partner. Okay, this is an interesting number that I'm channeling. I'm getting 1.5. I'm getting 1.5 with this card. You're calling in 1.5 partners. What Spirit means by that is you have 2 people that may be admiring you from afar right now, or 2 potential partners show up, but one of them stands a shot and the other one kind of doesn't. The person who deserves your attention is someone who's probably not your type, okay? This speaks to a partner who's probably not your type, who isn't your typical, but I'm telling you, like, this chemistry is off the charts. I'm getting Scorpio for you for sure right now. Somebody who has that like depth of a Scorpio that vibes really well with you, Pisces. But it's just somebody a little bit different. They're good for you. So don't write anybody off just because they're not your typical partner. That's actually going to be a really good thing. For those of you in committed relationships, you guys are both open-minded in terms of exploring intimacy, but also exploring love. It feels like there's this depth. Additional depth. It's like it feels like for those of you in committed relationships, there's already a whole lot of depth. I'm telling you, you get to a new level. Something's happening right now for Pisces in a massive way. Look at this. Chemistry clarified by engagement. There are major commitments here. If you are single, I'm telling you, as long as you keep an open mind and you really give partners a shot, even if at face value they don't seem to be the kind of partner you would normally attract to you, you recognize there's chemistry there, and that's going to pull you in, okay? This will come pretty soon after. So if you're single, it's that person you can't stop talking to. That person, it's not just physical, okay? This is what I'm getting. So for like the 1.5 that I'm channeling with this card, one partner, there's only physical attraction. And then there's another partner, it's physical, again, physical, emotional, spiritual chemistry. That's the one. The other one, you're only getting like half of a good thing, okay? And that's not the person. That may be someone who's very much like exes. They kind of have that look, that background, whatever it is. That's just not who I see you calling in and being together with long term. Now, if you're conscious of this person you have a whole lot of chemistry with, but it transcends just that physical, you get here really quick, Pisces, if you want it. If you want it, okay? For those of you in committed relationships, again, it's like I just keep getting a whole lot of depth here. Open-minded. You guys are so attracted to each other, okay? There's so much incredible depth. A lot of communication, too, Pisces. It's somebody that you can talk to easily. It deepens your commitment to one another. I'm hearing growing roots or growing deeper roots, okay? Sometimes we become ungrounded. Especially, so Pisces, I'm a Pisces moon, okay? So I go through this often. We're dreamers, and we're searching for soulmates, and we follow our passions, and Pisces tend to be incredibly creative. Pisces tend to be healers, and so we're very tapped into all that spiritual energy. And sometimes, as beautiful and as intense as all that is, it ungrounds us. That can also happen in a relationship as a couple, too. You may be kind of vibing a little too high up all the time, okay? Especially if you're doing that, like you're both doing that at work or manifesting new things in a career front. It feels like a relationship became a little bit ungrounded, not in a way that it would manifest in a separation, okay? But you get these roots back, this grounding into Mother Earth. It like reaffirms commitment to one another. You guys feel so good in love this month, Pisces. You just feel so good. It's so beautiful. I definitely see some travel. Okay, let's take a look at this first. Keep an open mind, center of the reading. Clarify by wedding, okay? Side by side with engagement. Do you see where you're at or who you're calling in? This is major energy. This is major, major, major energy. You are so in love. Somebody is so in love with you. You guys are just having the best month ever in love. I think you're having the best month ever. Feels like September and October may be the two best months of the year for Pisces. It's different energy than I've channeled for you guys in the last couple of months. You know, we've had some intense readings, you know, even in August. It's just different. You arrive somewhere very important in September. Okay, attraction. Why are you attracting such high level love? Whether in current relationships, if you're single, calling in that one and a half partners, is because your self-love is intact, okay? But do you see that water in the background too? It's like this, you're in your element though. It's like you're exercising self-love, but you're in your element. You're full of joy, and that's very, very attractive to your current partner, to potential partners. You will call somebody new in September if you're single, for sure. Bank on it. As long as you have an open mind. As long as you are consciously manifesting from that place of gratitude. Wow. Crowning your reading, okay? Someone's in love. There's so much romance. If you felt like the romance fizzled, you may initiate getting it back, but you get it back, okay? Bottom of the deck. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to people who are intimidated by your relationship. This does not apply to you in love. This applies to you in love if you're single. It feels like, remember the 1.5? One's really solid. The half is a little superficial, right, of the two options. Pay attention to somebody where you only have physical attraction to, or it feels like it's a new face, but basically the same energy, the same feeling, the same experiences you've had with exes. That's karmic, and that is not for you. That's not deep enough for you right now, okay? Those are the only red flags I'm really feeling. That, and just pay attention to people on the outskirts of relationships. There's definitely jealousy here, but you know what, Pisces? It's all good. It doesn't even matter. You're in it. You're so full of love for life right now. You're so in love with somebody. It just feels like you are so in love. Somebody's so in love with you, and you're so in love with them back. You guys are wrapped up in each other. And that could be why things get a little bit ungrounded, because then you have to come back to earth and you're like, oh, we have goals and businesses and money to make, and okay. But it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so passionate. Please run with this. You will have the best month ever if you do. Keep an open mind to new partners coming in that are not your type for single Pisces. You will be so grateful for that, okay? Enjoy your month ahead. If you feel like you need some additional clarity here, Pisces, reach out to me. I am available for private readings. I'm also available for energy healing. I am a shaman. I am a Reiki master teacher. I am a medium. Okay, so that is what I specialize in. Please know that I'm here for you if you feel like you need some additional energy healing. But as a Pisces, I would bet that you probably do energy work too, okay? If you feel like you need it, get a little energy work done early in the month. But honestly, the energy is just so beautiful. Like, you are just lit up. You are illuminated by this love and by the success and by joy, okay? Embrace this. Let it all the way in. Go celebrate this energy. Pisces, you have arrived. You have arrived. I'll see you guys back here in mid-month on the 15th for your love reading. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, like gratitude, Pisces. Love you guys. Ciao.